All right, everybody, welcome in. Yo, Jink the Puss, I see you in there with the first. How you doing, Jink? How's the baby calf? Gordon, welcome in. Hope everyone is having a good evening or a good day, depending on where you are in the world. Tonight was good. I got to hang out with the missus for a little bit. It was great. We did some coloring with our Ohuhu alcohol markers. Not that is not like an advertisement. I'm not gonna try and like sell you. I just mentioned it because it's a fantastic brand, and if you like coloring, they're really fun to use. But I'm not gonna link you to. Just kidding. Anyway, I'm horrible at selling stuff, so that's not even me trying to sell. Anyway, calf is good. Do you see the pic you posted in the Discord of her scratching your forehead? No, I have not seen that. Today was a little bit busy, so I have not spent much time on Discord, but I'll definitely go look for it. Thank you for posting that, Jink. Can't wait to see. Oh, scritching her head, her forehead. Yeah, that's cute. You know, the other night I tried to stream and we had multiple kid wake ups like at the same time and lots of big feelings. One of my sons was like terrified. He's like, I can't go to sleep. I can't close my eyes. Every time I close my eyes, I get scared. I'm like, I'm here. It's okay, you know? And ultimately, he got back to sleep. I'm just grateful that we now have queen size beds for our kids because if they need a snuggle in the middle of the night, I'm not like squishing myself into a twin size. You know, it's like I can actually fall asleep in moderate comfort. Oh, bad news. My parents' outside dog unalived Friday. Not entirely sure from what illness or hit by car, but the good news is your sister already had a dog set up for your parents to foster that is fully trained. Oh, that's so sad. Jinktopus, I still have like trauma around as a teenager in high school walking in after school to see my family's dog unalived. My dad had like left her on her dog bed and like covered her with like a sheet. I like lifted up the sheet. It was like, oh my gosh! And then they ended up burying her under the sycamore tree. But yeah, it's not. That's so sad. And in some ways, I'm grateful that my kids are gonna have pets to be able to go through that process of life with. Not that it's going to be fun for them to go through because it never is. Doesn't matter that fur babies aren't human beings. They're part of the family, so it's hard. And I'm hoping that at least it'll help them learn how to deal with unaliving and the circle of life and moving on. Yeah. I'm so sorry, Jink. I'm glad they have a fully trained foster dog, but still. Shall we get to some blueprints? I was like, wait, where is my bread? I it's been kind of a rough day for a few different reasons. I've been feeling a little angry. I don't know if that's the right phrase or right word, angry, or um where are we? Oh yeah, dark room. That's what we were doing. I let's see. I'm trying to figure out how much to share. Hey, that's a great room. Let's see. Oh, just a second. Jinx says, I saw her laying by the road at the end of my driveway and went to check on her. She was breathing and didn't respond, but she's deaf. Then later I thought I should check on her, and she was still there. She opened her eyes and was watching me but not moving. So I called Dad He put her in the wagon to take her to their house so she could pass peacefully there. Oh, that's so sad. That's so hard. Jinxbus, are you doing okay? Even if it's, your parents' dog, that's still just not, that's not fun to deal with. Paranoid will be here in 20 or so. Great. Thanks, Paranoid. Yeah, let's see. Here's... Oh, man, I need more gems. Oh, but we do get a gem in the drawing room because of the safe. That's right. Yeah, long story short, I'm in the middle. Like, a lot of you know how I'm dealing with kidney stone stuff right now, but I still have, like, an outstanding military medical examination deal that I have to provide documentation for. And yeah, I guess we could do the parlor. I know we could redraw. We could redraw. Let's do the parlor. That's fine. But yeah, long story short, I'm uploading substantiating documentation, and I had reached out to someone who needed to provide some documentation for me. And I'm looking through their stuff, and there is a huge discrepancy between how it actually is and what they wrote for the documentation that I need to provide. And I reached out to them. I'm like, hey, this is news to me. And they were like, oh, yeah, let me change it. They couldn't change it. They're like, software doesn't let them change it. And so now it's like going to raise more like questions that don't need to be raised. So it's like, now I have to write this whole statement of explanation, be like, this is incorrect. And here are the reasons. And anyway, it's very frustrating. It's like I'm already having to deal with kidney stone stuff. I don't need any other hiccups along the way, especially ones that aren't true, It's just frustrating. I know that was vague, but yeah, there are 2 false statements. I feel like that's true. This is the only true statement. False. The white box is empty. I feel like there have to be 2 false statements. So this is true. The white box is empty, so the white box has the gems. Jinx says, yeah, she was a good dog, but I think she was getting sicker. She seemed to be on her way to my house since she liked to hang out here. And that's as far as she got. At least she passed somewhere where we found her. Yeah. Oh, right. 4 gems because aquarium. Yep. Aquarium counts as a red. I love that. Workshop. I haven't had that in a while. The Nook. For a key. The library. It's like the game wants me to work on this puzzle. I was like, what are the odds that a magnifying glass will be sitting right next to the very book I needed to use it for, right? I feel like that has not happened to me in this game. Okay, I think it's here. Okay, did I already decipher this? I'm not sure if I did, but let's take a look real quick. Jinx says, new dog is working out, though. His name is Rip. He's just a foster, but my dad seems to like him. He's a husky German Shepherd mix with 1 blue eye. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, wait, I did look at this already, actually. All checked corner case rooms had a low case clue found in the rooms. Was there a 15? That's right, we did have that. I totally forgot. He already knows a lot of commands. That's great. All checked corner case rooms had a lowercase clue found in them. Okay, what were the corner rooms? I know there's a list right here, right? Wait, a castle. Where the candle holders look like the chapel and the statue looks like the tomb. Yes, absolutely. Keep left. Yeah, we looked at that. Okay. Corner cases. All checked corner case rooms had a lowercase clue found in the room. So parlor is not one of them. Patio, nook, office, library, pantry. Oh, wait. We looked at this, though. Didn't we? I guess it's a rook, but still. I solved that. And that's how we got one of the microchips. Okay. Yes. The thing where okay. Paranoid was following up with me. He's like, hey, have you done the thing? I was like, oh, I don't know. Have I done the thing? And I couldn't find it when I looked through my notebook, but apparently I had. So, I mean, I know there's more to do in this book, like this whole thing. Page A, page C, B, Z, word X, A, Y, X. Assume page count starts on title pages. You'll keep me honest. Thank you, Jinktopus. Okay. We will come and look at this book again before the end of the stream because I know there's more to do with it. But my focus, I'm wanting to try, you know what? We're going to go back and stop. We're going to go try and go draft through the rest of the lower ranks to see if we can maybe get the garage. Keep an eye out for the gallery for roommate. Absolutely. That's one of the things I need to do tonight. Watering can. Bedroom. Guess I could have taken the dead end. Oh, coin purse. Hey, Square One. Welcome in. How you doing tonight? I need to find some places to spend all this money. We have a lot of money. I'm going to do the pool just so I have the option to go either direction. Commissary. Breaker box. Oh, the breaker box, though. Utility. Key. We have the 8th key, Square One, and then there's the king the key that the king is holding. And there's one more. What is it? Sorry, just a second. Let me look up the note. I was actually looking at this last time. Right here. Okay, so we have the furthest rank. We have the vault of the bank high up among the clocks. So we need the clock tower, which is unfortunate because I was in the clock tower and I forgot that that was one of the clues. So we need the clock tower. We need the king on his throne and the last door of 8. Those are the 3 that we need. Okay, turn that off. Turn the garage on, dark room on, gymnasium off. Let's see, we need to find a computer now. I am gonna come back just to get that last room. Oh, hey. Battery. If we can get a workshop. Oh, wait. No, we have... Yeah, I forgot. We had the laboratory. Okay. So now we can actually come back. Log into network. Let's connect to security. Because we already connected to security. Security! I will cut you. 2 trunks in the pool. Security level high. Offline mode unlocked. Great. So we're now offline. The conservatory. I feel like the key would be helpful, but that 3-pronged hallway would be more useful for somewhere further up. I might do it though. Yeah, let's just do it. There's a game called Security 51. Kind of papers, please type game. I want to stream the demo just to keep calling it security. I did want to spend money, but I have most everything purchased from the gift shop that I can buy. And I don't want to gamble right now. I'd rather spend it on food. So we're going to save the money. We're going to grab the key. And then we'll head back up to the pool. Oh, I like that view through the window. Very nice. An old shoe. One, two, buckle my shoe. A coin. Oh, sorry. I totally didn't see the messages. Lana says, hi, Paul. Hi, Lana. Shalom says, you're still so patient. Easy says, hot take, DS9 was awesome, bro. Yeah, I was actually not expecting to get so many responses calling my hot take not a hot take. Because I didn't, personally, I don't think it's a hot take. I loved Deep Space Nine. But apparently a lot of people don't, at least according to the at least according to the documentary, right? It's called What We Left Behind, talking all about the Deep Space Nine show. It was fantastic. DS9 was the last good Star Trek. See, I personally enjoyed Voyager a lot as well, but I loved Deep Space Nine. I think I liked Voyager more than Deep Space Nine, but I really appreciated Deep Space Nine. And watching that documentary just gave me even a better appreciation for it, you know? Sorry that I missed all your comments. Shalom, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good night. Just realized that my chat account is not following you, so I'm going to follow you. Voyager had moments, but DS9 was in the right vein of storytelling. Yeah, so, okay. Jinktopus, have you watched it? It's free on YouTube. It's called What We Left Behind. You can go watch it whenever. Free 99. It was, yo, Visquilin? How we doing? First time chatter, welcome in. Thanks for joining us. But yeah, Jink, I highly recommend you go watch the documentary if you have some time. It was just so rewarding to see some of the behind the scenes, getting to hear perspectives from the writers and the actors and other people who worked on the series. But I love all the things that show did. You know, this was back during a time when television wasn't super serialized, at least in the United States, because people were worried, you know, producers and everyone were worried about, I don't know if I even need to open. Oh, we are going to go back to the Sanctum at some point. I'm not going to worry about the antechamber too much right now. Anyway, Deep Space Nine was one of the first shows to bring serialization into it. You know, I think, what was it? The third season, they had one of the seasons, they had a 3-part opener. I unlocked everything, right? That should be coming down, right? We turned off. Hold on. Did they patch that out? Because I have the security system set to unlocked. All right, I guess. Wow, that's really unfortunate. I thought that was going to work. Caught up on homework. All I have left is my last communications paper and my counting final. Yeah, I'm glad that at least I get to take a little bit of a break from school until we figure out the whole kidney stone thing. But not glad to have kidney stones, just kind of looking forward to not have to worry about schoolwork for a little bit. Okay, well, let's draft some more rooms. And hopefully we find a good way to recover steps pretty soon. Okaroon, welcome in. At least we have a few more keys now. That's great. Trophy room. +8. Yeah, we'll take that. Dim Gaming, welcome in. Commissary. It's not great for positioning because I can't get to the foundation for whatever reason. Yeah, we have the lunchbox. Blue tents. We need trophies. Bought the cursed coffers. Honestly, Deep Space Nine gave me a lot of good inspiration for the book that I'm trying to write. Jinktopus, I don't know if you've had a chance to start reading yet. And it's not going to be necessarily super obvious, but more in the religious and political side of things. Not that my book is going to be heavy on those themes, but some of the core world building, I don't know how much I'm going to reveal to my readers yet. You read the prologue? Thank you for reading that. But a decent portion was inspired by Deep Space Nine. Some of the aspects of Deep Space Nine. but we can chat more about that offline if you'd like. I got 100 on my conflict management paper. We had to use a scene from a movie, show, or book to help illustrate the conflict in types of management. I picked Casablanca. That is a fantastic film. Here's looking at you, kid. And the scene where Rick first meets the Germans. Oh, nice. Okay, keycard system. Yeah, we turned off the system, right? Security level high. Yo, Paranoid, welcome back. Paranoid, I'm not sure what's going on here. We turned off the keycard system. We set it to unlocked, and I couldn't use the elevator from the foundation. Is it because there's an elevator stuck in the foundation in our outside room? Is that what's going on? Like, did the elevator get sucked over? I don't know. I'm so confused. I had to backtrack a bunch because of that. I did. I used the breaker box. Like right here, it's letting me draft. One key. Oh, I have to do the locker room. Not that the locker room is a bad idea, but we have opened all of the lockers in here, I'm pretty sure. But Jinktopus, are you open to sharing any like initial thoughts from the prologue? Was it too much, too little? Was it I thought it was a better scene to stand out as a more subtle conflict dialogue. If you didn't take the elevator down, it won't be there if you manage to get to it from another path. But Paranoid, I've done this before where I've called for it with that button after turning off the key card system. Like, I've done that before. I thought it was a better scene. Are you talking about in Casablanca, Jinktopus? Yeah. We're going to use Boiler Room just for better drafting ability. I've had the elevator not work for me when offline, but I believe it was because it didn't interact with the breaker box. So IDK. Yeah. I don't know. Pump room. I don't think we need the pump room. I'm looking for the gallery. I'm not finding the gallery. Oh, Paranoid. You had asked me about the keep left page in A New Clue. I did actually already solve that, and we got the microchip piece from it. Walk-in closet, 4 items. I think that'd be helpful. Yeah, I had just forgotten about it. Oh, a cupcake. 10 movement. That's great. And some dice. Love it. And a gem. She kind of reminds me of Elizabeth from BioShock Infinite. Yeah, the keep left page. Yeah, the corner cases, right? That was the whole all checked corner case rooms had a low case clue found in the rooms, right? Which led me and I checked each of those rooms. Well, I checked 3 of the 4, I'm pretty sure. And then we found the buried spot by the bridge. Marco, welcome in. Okay, let's get a kitchen or a dining room. That'd be awesome. Billiard room. I could just come over. I would like to get more keys. Let's do billiard room. So the last microchip is kind of easy. The last microchip is kind of easy to find. The last microchip. It's from A New Clue. Well, I have the new clue open, so we'll have to go back and look at that. Thank you for the suggestion. 3 squared is 9. 20 minus 18 is 2, squared is 4. 10 minus 1 is 9, minus 8 is 1. Wait, hold on. And funny enough, the magnifying glass was next to the book, right? Yeah. I was telling you to look at the picture in it the first time around. You did. Is it in the tomb? Is that the picture you were talking about? Yeah, one of the pictures made it look like they were in the tomb. Bring up the screenshots. Okay. Oh, not that. Sorry. Shift tab. One plus 1 plus 2 plus 1. Nuh-uh. It's 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1. The one with the grid on the floor. Ah. Record. Makes me think the archive. No, it says record, Jink. Oh, I think I get it. It's in the foyer or the front room. I just need a sledgehammer to break open a blue vase. I'd bet that's what it is. So we'll have to grab that sledgehammer. Yeah, I remember seeing that. I just didn't fully process through it. Come on, Paul John. Think things through, right? I just clicked around with the sledgehammer and found it by accident. Oh, nice. Pink is multiply. That's right. Okay. So 10 times 3 is 30. Wait, no, sorry. 10 minus 9 is 1. Times 3 squared is 9. Now is a good time to code check. I do have the power hammer still. We got 2 more keys. Great. Yep, okay. Just a normal sledge. It's true. Yep. Would the power sledge work though? Like if we can't find a normal sledge? I'm pretty sure it would. You and Jink should tag team the puzzle in new clue related to the signs. That one is tough, I'm sure. And actually, no, not even sure. Yes, it is tough. Hey, Miles, welcome in. Good to see you earlier there, brother. Hope you're having a good evening. Thanks for the tippity taps. I don't want to lose half my... You know what? We're going to redraw because that's not a great selection. Lost and found. I don't know. I guess I don't have anything in... I don't know if I want to lose... Do lost and found? Jinx says I could probably get it. Yeah. Fine. Battery pack, I'm not worried about it. Gear wrench may permanently adjust its rarity. Great. Okay. Oh, but it's whenever. That's right. So hopefully we can find a different way through. Is there anything in here? No. Okay. Hope you're having hope you're having a decent evening, Miles. Wine cellar. The boudoir. Wait, what? Is it Christmas? Oh my gosh, it's Christmas. It's December 25th. That's amazing. Yeah, I love that. I just heard a kid wake up. I might have, depending on if they settle or not, I might have to go back up and help. Hey, Kratz, welcome in, brother. Thank you so much for the heart me and for the tippity taps. Hope you're having a good night. A phonograph. Yes, there is a phonograph. I've never seen this before. I feel like you could easily miss this. Like if you don't line up on the right. Oh, hey, look. On the right day. What's happening, Kratz? That one sign said record. Sorry, it's stuck in my head. You also got this naturally? Nice. Yeah. That's super fun. Okay, let's see. Anything else? We're missing it here. What's good with you, Kratz? How's work going? And how go the stream shenanigans? Almost looked like a Mora Jai box right there. Or Mora J, however you pronounce it. Treasure Trove Vestibule. Let's go with Treasure Trove. I need to find the gallery. Not been finding the gallery. Boxes marked with moon always contain false statements. Ooh, that is probably some good information. I feel like there are more things down at the bottom of that area that I can go look at. So that's good to get some extra. Oh, wait, hold on. So, oh, right. Boxes marked with the moon always contain false statements, which is false. Always contain true statements? No, that would, so that's just not true. Because the opposite can't be true on that. Okay, yep. That did have a moon. You're totally right. Plate. Everything has been great, man. Can't complain. Hope the same to you. I'm doing pretty well. It was kind of a meh day. Like, it was good. I got some good work done. Kids are doing great. Yeah, that's impossible. Oh my gosh. Hey, speaking of... Hold on. Oh, the coat check. But food. Because we don't have movement. So we're going to do the kitchen. Maybe we'll get the coat check at some point. This is Blueprints. Kratz, are you planning on playing this game? Because if you are, I will not be offended if you go and do something else. Because we are in spoiler territory for sure. Bacon and eggs. Wild quail. Hey, we do have a trophy room. So if we can get the dining room, that'd be great. Okay, we got some more movement. You looked into it. Oh, Kratz, you have to play. Even if you don't do the full experience past the end credits, because we're after the end credits right now, the ending is so satisfying. It is by far one of my favorite endings for a video game I've ever played. It was just very poetic and it was just meaningful, you know? Yeah, so definitely play it. I can't recommend it enough. I've spent close to, how many hours have I spent on this? Like almost 100, if not over 100 hours over the last few months on stream. Okay, kitchen. Morning room. That would kind of be the end of our draft for today. Start with 2 gems. Courtyard. We have a ton of dice. Master bedroom. The sauna. Dining room. Oh, but wait. 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. If we could find the gallery, though. We need to get to rank 8 to open the dinner. Reroll for it at higher ranks. Oh, you have to be above rank 7, I'm guessing. I've never been in the kennel. We're going to do the kennel. Higher the rank, the more possibility of rare rooms. Yeah. Yeah, let's at least look at the kennel because we haven't been in here before. They have dogs. Of course they have dogs. It's a kennel, but that's so cute. Ruff, ruff. Sorry. What am I, like 5 years old? Oh my gosh, this is adorable. Can I let them out? Can they come walk around with me? Hey. Some kind of clue. I think you can pet them. Let me pet you, puppy. Okay. I can pet him. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. I am here for this. Hey, thank you for the finger hearts. Good sir. And for the roses. Yes, you can. We just petted. We'll pet him again. He's so cute. He's a good little boy. Oh, adorable. Hey, and a dig spot. Nothing of interest was buried here. Can pet dog. 10 out of 10 game. Yep. Dog door. Okay, but what is the cat for? C, A, and T. I feel like the cat is pointing at the A, standing on the T. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. What is that supposed to mean? Rough. Pump room. I hate that I have to use a reroll because I want to save those. We can, I think we can use the observatory. Yeah. And now we can go back and get that extra movement. Use the telescope. Not going to use that. The slice. The twins. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers. This is the second time I think I've gotten the telescope. Okay, we only have 2 dice left. So, can we get the gallery? I know I need keys. Workshop. I kind of want to put that at commonplace. What can I make? Plus. I've also never used the wrench since I had it so little. Yeah, it was cool animation. Lucky purse. I don't think I've actually made this one before. Doubles all the money I find. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, we do need more monies. Or sorry, not monies. We need more keys. Gallery! And we're on rank 8. So we should be able to use the key, right? OMG, this could be it. This could be it. Yes. Oh my gosh. Do it. That's it. Room in 8. To first begin, place me within a bin with an N within its sin. This is way easier than the gallery. Yeah, see, I mean, right off the bat, it looks like it's more of a logic thing rather than a rebus word puzzle. Lust, wrath, gluttony. I think gluttony? Let's see. With an N within its sin. The bin I tend to wind up in is near the bend in the tail of the skin. I was actually a bit disappointed that the gallery was so hard and the follow-up room was so easy. Minor nitpick. Hey, Lana, welcome back. How are you doing tonight? Thank you. Sorry I missed your message from earlier. Hope you're doing well. Skin rug. The bend? The bin I tend to wind up in is near the bend in the tail of the skin. So let's say hubris goes there. To my chagrin, my neighbor's sin is written thin to fit all in. To my chagrin, my neighbor's sin is written thin to fit all in. To my chagrin, my neighbor's sin is written thin to fit all in. Written thin. Gluttony is a little bit thinner because there's a lot of words. So sloth. If we spend a min or 10 lounging in the den, you'll know which bin I'm often in. That would be sloth. Wait. What? So maybe wrath is the other one? To my chagrin, and my neighbor's sin is written thin to fit all in. To my chagrin. Wrath? And then there's avarice and mundanity. Wait, didn't I have a second? Oh, 8 sins, not 7. Lounging in the den. Could be mundanity. Then I feel... Okay, let's look at the others. I share a trend with my neighbor's sin. A letter and its twin appear on each bin. I share a trend with my neighbor's sin. A letter and its twin appear on each bin. A letter and its twin. I and T, are those twins? I share a trend with my neighbor's sin. A letter and its twin appear on each bin. A letter and its twin appear on each bin. Letter and its twin. L. Avarice, mundanity. T. Yeah, a letter and its twin. Are they talking about? Oh, gluttony does have two T's. Yep. You're right. I share a trend with my neighbor's sin. A letter and its twin appear on each bin. So maybe sloth. No, the N could be envy. I recommend you think again if I'm ever in a bin far from the fin. I recommend you think again if I'm ever in a bin far. Yeah, shark fin. I don't know. This is... Let's see. You won't find my bin in between sin, for I deserve to be in a bin down on the end. I'm gonna say... This is... Okay, hold on. Yikes. Okay, let's think about this. Maybe let's look at some of the others. Okay. The sum of my sin as it is penned is a number within the room we are all in. Okay, 8. 8 letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gluttony. Hubris. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's gotta be gluttony. The sum of my sin. Lion goes on envy. Jinktwa says, place me, to first begin, place me within a bin with an N within its sin. You're right. Oh. Or mundanity. To first begin, though, I feel like maybe... Let's try putting that there. I recommend you think again if I'm ever in a bin far from the sin. Lust. Swan might be lust. Oh yeah, I put the swan on lust. You won't find my bin in between sin, for I deserve to be in a bin down on the end. Bunny might be sloth. I share a trend with my neighbor's sin. A ledger and its twin appear on each bin. If I spend a minute or 10 lounging in the bin. That's not right. We need to figure something else out. The bin I tend to wind up in is near the bend at the tail of the skin. Yeah, I think that's right. Why is bear avarice? Don't know. Don't necessarily think it is. If you spend a minute or 10 lounging in the den, you'll know which bin I'm often in. Yeah, that seems like sloth for sure. I think that was actually what my initial thought was with it. Hey, welcome in, Douglas. Share a trend with my neighbor's sin. A letter and its twin appear on each bin. Gluttony. The letter and its twin I thought was maybe T? But what's the twin? The letter and its twin. To my neighbor's chagrin, my neighbor's sin is written thin to fit all in. Wrath has a T. But is it the T? Mundanity has two N's. But avarice doesn't have any, right? I share a trend within my neighbor's sin. A letter and its twin appear on each bin. Okay, so maybe let's look at letters. T. What's the T's twin? Swap these two. A and V? No? I don't know. That seemed like it did something. Right there. The trophy. You've been awarded the trophy for solving the puzzle in room 8 on rank 8. Great. And 2 allowance tokens. Nice. Okay, but here's the question though. I know, I thought I was supposed to get a key to the Sanctum. So maybe there's something else in here? Let's read the line one more time. And the last key is waiting behind the last door of 8. Behind the last door of 8. But we got a trophy. So maybe that was a red herring. This is not where the Sanctum key is. It's behind the 8 on the floor, behind the bins. I should be able to parse out the last door of the 8. Oh yeah, clock tower. Yep. You should be able to parse out the last door of 8, though. Door of 8. There are 8 Sanctum doors. So one of the keys maybe is in the Sanctum? Zedicat, welcome in. Yeah, that's true. Axel, welcome in. Oh, wait, hold on. Do I even have... I don't think there's even anything to draft. Yeah, we don't have any more drafting to do. Alright. Among all the clocks. Lana, welcome back. I knew what to do with the clock tower immediately because I had fixated on something I had noticed earlier. Is it in that box? Ramiro, welcome in. The wall? Nothing seems to be in there. Fixated on a detail. Maybe it's something downstairs with the clock symbol on the ground. Look at the clocks again. This clock seems to be like backwards from the others, right? One of these things is not like the other. I know, it kind of looks like you can smash that wall. We just don't have anything to smash with. Okay, let's come back downstairs real quick. Oh, hold on. Okay. Which wall? Just a second. I want to see where that wall. The arrow is kind of pointing in a thatward direction. Excuse me. 07ZV, welcome in. I don't know though, because this looks the same as that portion of the wall. Did you tell Paranoid the dumb way I solved that one Sanctum room? Are you talking about the red herring? I think you're missing something very fundamental here. Fog of War. Oh yes. I don't know. Yeah, we did solve the Orinda Ares one after realizing that one of the items was a red herring. It was this clue. This is how we solved it, maybe? Oh no, we read through the book, but like it had nothing to do with this plate. Okay, I'm missing something very fundamental. Yeah, this clock is different. The other 3 clocks show the same time. Excuse me. Eden, welcome back. Welcome in. Something fundamental. Pipes on the wall. Looking, but I feel dumb too. Yeah, I noticed that one of them is the wrong time. I just don't know how to do anything about it. Maybe it's pointing down. Oh, it is the same time as downstairs, and one of those hands is pointing downward. So maybe it's down here? Yeah, I noticed it wasn't moving. Yeah, that was something I did notice. Got the big glue to get started. I was thinking the arrow pointed to a wall break. Yeah, it's kind of seemed like it, maybe. By the way, I was quick with this one because I noticed several spots in the game with clocks stuck in 130. Mm-hmm. It kind of seems like that's the same symbol as downstairs, right? It's the same time. There's big hand and small hand. I believe every breakable wall is cracked in this game. I know, and that spot upstairs does look crackable. Yeah, that's 130. 12, 1, 30. Yep. feel like I need to try and break that wall. We just don't have... Oh, what? You know what? We have the blessing of the monk, so we could end the room, or end the run here in this room, and have this up here in the outer room tomorrow, right? If we can come back and get the hammer. That's an option. Because that is a crack. But this is also a crack. So is this also breakable, or are neither of them breakable, right? Like it's interesting. Okay. That's an option. I might do that. It might be interesting to see this as an outer room altogether. Yeah, agreed. You do get a bonus for ending here. Oh, that's true. You will start with one key for each tomorrow room you draft today. Hold on. Oh, no. Yeah, I don't need to end here. The bonus is just drafting it. Yes, that's true. But if I end here, then I can potentially draft the clock tower to the outer room, right? Yeah, I'm not seeing any other things that are standing out to me. Next day will be funny, BTW. Oh, yeah? I have so much movement, but you'll know why immediately. Well, then let's end it today, and we will figure out. We'll do one more day, and I'll call it a night. Got a trophy. Yeah, that's great. Red Hunting Lodge. The kennel, the trophy room. 6 red rooms. Right on. Save and continue. Check my blueprints right away. Yeah, I had that thought. Yeah, I had that thought when we drafted the foundation. So we're stuck. We're stuck with the foundation outside now. I should visit it though. Okay, I'll visit. Let's see. Where is it? There should... Oh, the vase. Right there. Yep. I think there's something in it for me. This happens to everyone experimenting with the monk. Never mind. There has to be a way. the thing the game gives you is in the entrance hall. I'm like, there has to be a way to undo that somehow because I feel like, oh, tomorrow it will be here. Because like that's really annoying if that is stuck there the rest of the game because then we lose that benefit, right? So let's look for the coat check. Yeah. Oh, why am I coming this way? I was going to go the other way first. Kitchen. Nook. Start stockpiling keys. I am going to request the new clue again. Keys. Nope, just money. Conference room. Planetarium. Conservatory. Study. Change that to standard. Commonplace. Because the gems, that's such a good skill to have. I think I want to change. Yeah, commonplace seems too frequent. Yeah, I'm feeling standard for sure. Coat check. Commonplace. Yep, for sure. The pool. I'll make the pool commonplace too. Huge conservatory. Yeah, like sometimes it's like, wow, this is useless, but I feel like that was actually pretty helpful. Way to be, conservatory. Yes, I do know how to reset. Yep, with tab. Yep, you got it. In the, or with the directory. Yeah, it's here somewhere, right? Where is it? Green rooms. No. Pool. Commonplace, right? There's a way to do. Oh, is it? You stepped out of the room, I believe. You stepped out of the room. Oh, we have to do it within the room. Ah, so we can't just do it anywhere. Gotcha. Okay, cool. That's how that works. Undoing quite a few changes. Yeah. I want to save the gems. So we're going to do bedroom and an apple. Nice. Hey, Z-Jack. No, yeah, this is a hard game. I mean, we've beaten the base game. We're just working through some of the harder stuff, the puzzles and the Sanctum and whatnot. How are you doing tonight? Thanks for the follow. I know where are the gems? Paranoid says, indeed. All right, well, let's at least Do a couple things here. Yeah, I need to axe some more costs for sure. Paranoid, did I tell you I axed the trophy room? You might have been there for that. It was so satisfying. Okay, low and unlocked. Yeah, I don't think you were. Base game was the easy part. Yeah, which is funny because even the base game was not easy, right? Okay, open the laboratory. How are you doing tonight, Z-Jack? Okay, experiment set up. Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. If you draw a drawing room, each time you find trash while digging. Let's try that. That sounds like not a fun documentary to watch. Z-Chuck. Yikes. Let's do the storeroom for the items. Parlor. I think we'll come back. Does not contain the gems. The other 2 boxes are true. Does not. Does. So this is false. This box does not contain the gems. This box. Wait, hold on. No. This box does not. This box does. The other 2 boxes are true. They can't all be false. I feel like the other 2 boxes are true. This box does not contain the gems. I feel like that's false. Wait, hold on. This box contains the gems. This box does not contain gems. The other 2 boxes are true. I feel like that's false. That has to be false. So these are not both true. I know this doesn't make sense. This box contains the gems. This box does not contain the gems. The other 2 boxes are true. This has to be false because those are opposite. So this one's false. So one of these is true. I feel like this is a 50-50. That's okay. If we lose all our movement, we can just try again tomorrow. But let's see if we can get another red room or 2. It's gonna try out Persona 5. Nice. I have the answers needed later. Great. You know, I shouldn't, but what if it's a 3-key lockbox? I'll take the dice. for an extra gem. I guess trading, because we spend one to get in here, huh? Chapel. Redraw. Coat check. Retrieve item. Power hammer. Okay, let's go get those microchips. Smash. Oh, but we don't have a shovel. And I don't think we can get the spot by the bridge without the shovel. Oh, it should be plugged in already. Right. Because we plugged it in. You're totally right. We're outside without the shovel needed. Yeah. Oh, wait, no. This is not the way to Blackbridge. Take it out will spawn at the shovel spot, but you don't need a shovel to dig it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I put it in the spot. Birds. I don't know if I've noticed those before. Yep, okay. Oh. Did not mean to take that. Castle. Court. Cloak. Castle. Court. Cloak. Castle, court, cloak. Alright, what's behind the door? I'm so curious. I like this music. Simon does look so tired. This is a cool little area. Throne room. Reclaim the crown. Oh, I wonder... Arindian ruins. I wonder if this is where we get that key. Arinda Ares, that's the symbol. Before it was renamed to Fen Ares, right? I think that was part of the lore. Is the house on top of the old castle? It must be. 3 keys left. Yeah. So you only need to figure out 1.5 of them now. If we could get that clock room again, we have the... Is the Sanctum in the throne room? Could be. Since you're halfway through the clock one, yeah. The Door of 8. Need to figure that out still. Alright. Found something new. We could get the freezer. Or we could get the garage. Get more keys. Go back to security. Wait. Aren't they all the right time? The den has a lot of clocks. Oh, I'll go back and check. Oh, wait, hold on. Is my... Just a second, y'all. My studio software is telling me something. Oh, what is it talking about? I'm live. Yeah, okay. Ignore that. Okay, back to it. I believe they are something worth checking another time. I'd save the steps. Yeah. Chapel. Tab blueprint map. Chapel workshop office. I don't have money for or gems for the office. I am live. Yes. Yeah, it was like it was saying something about my my red app was saying it was not connected. Like, no, I'm connected. Let's do the chapel and maybe we'll work our way back down to get more gems. Commissary items for sale. We have to redraw. Workshop. Another handle. Hey, Payday, welcome in. We have a broken lever. That is all. About to eat the rest of your sushi and head to bed. Hey, love me some sushi. The boudoir. Boudoir. Yeah, last time I tried the breaker box, it didn't work. You're in pain? You had a dentist appointment yesterday? I'm so sorry. Thai roll. That sounds yum. Magnifying glass. It's destiny. Let's get another gem. Felt like we had all those gems from yesterday at Christmas. And now they're just gone and we don't get to use them. Commissary. It's got shrimp on top of the avocado and crab and cucumber in it. Nice. Yeah, I wish the phonograph was interactable too. Jinx post, that would be fun. Metal detector, sleeping mask, shovel. One of the only interactable things in the game are the globes. You probably don't need the salt shaker, but we're gonna take it anyway. And no puzzle has been solved with them. Yeah. Mechanarium. Armory. Unfortunately, I want to save that gem. I do want the armory, but... Oh yeah, we have money. You're right. Let's do it. Why not? Oh, except for the axe isn't there. Yikes. Rip. That's fine. I want to get to tomorrow anyway. Not worth purchasing that. Boo. Keep your eye on the game. On a game? Nice. Payday. Oh, can we build anything with that other stuff? No. Salt? Burning glass, that's right. Jink with the sabotage, it's fine. No, Jink wasn't sabotaging me. I was just unlucky, is all. Alright. Call it. Alright. If Axe was there, it might have been worth it. Yeah, because we had enough money to buy it. Okay, last one. And then I gotta go to bed. Okay, is there something for me? One more day. One more day. Is it something that helps me to undo what I've done? Oh my gosh. Master Simon, imagine my surprise upon arriving at the estate this morning, only to discover a second foundation, so casually situated among the trees and chirping crickets of the west grounds. Now, I have never professed to be a skilled draftsman. Maybe this is not as unintended a mistake as it appears. There is a chance that this redundant room is part of some greater strategy I cannot fathom, or perhaps more likely, morbid curiosity simply got the better of you. Yeah, that was what it was. However, should that curiosity wane and you come to regret your recent decision, this can of repellent will certainly prove useful. Anne Babbage, house manager. Thank you, Anne Babbage. Press X in any room in your house to use. Starting tomorrow, that floor plan will be removed from the house and draft pool for 1 week. Wow. Since you had no more rooms, the steps could have been used to look in the den, but I figured that's moot. Yeah, no. That's totally fine. Oh, but you know what we didn't do? I should have checked. I should have checked my power hammer. It's okay. We'll make it again. That was unfortunate. That was a bad oversight. So, I don't mind. It's fine. Workshop is common now, so it's not too crazy. Okay. So we're in here. Foundation has been removed from the draft pool for 1 week. Oh gosh, and I think sledges can't spawn if you have the power hammer checked. I think you're right. Or no, I think it can. I feel like we've seen the sledge. I think we've seen it before. Check your blueprints. Never mind. Drafted 1 time? Actually, haven't we drafted it twice now? Annoyed because now we can't get the you cannot find sledge when the power hammer is checked. Oh, okay. That's just the game being rude. Yeah, that's annoying. You can only find the components of other contraptions you've made. There's that symbol again. Well, this is kind of a weird drafting pattern. This box, next box, blue box, box next to this box. I feel like this one's telling the truth and these two are lies. For as much as it took to get the microchip door to open, I wish there was more to the ruins. Yeah, I agree. Sledgehammer. West Wing Hall. Yeah, the floor plan is very important. Yeah, I get that feeling. I got a good feeling. Got a feeling that I never knew I had before. All right, one wind-up key. Sometime might be worth drafting a red closet with no items. Yeah. To power the funeral parlor for sure. Unlocked. Security menu. Security. Good thing that the password isn't case sensitive. Each time you eat an apple, set my steps to 40. And 3 aquariums to today's draft pool. Interesting. Okay, well. Nothing back there. 10. 1, 19, 20. Minus 6 is 14. Times 2 is 28. Minus 7 is 21. Wait, hold on. 1 and 19 is 20. Minus 6 is 14. Times 2 is 28. Divided by 7 is 4. Yep. Okay, 2 squared is 4. 4 times 20 is 80. Divided by 10 is 8. Divided by 8 is 1. 1 squared is 1. Times 10 is 10. Times 8 is 80. Divided by 20 is 4. Getting more Waterloo. Got grape flavor. Nice. I love grape flavored stuff. BRB, don't throw. Been loving Olipop. I actually really enjoy Olipop. Not all the flavors, but the crisp apple is my favorite. It's super good. There's a new clue and a coupon book. I think we have the magnifying glass. Crisp apple is super good. Secret passage. Gonna do the archives. Nope, that's no good. Robert, welcome in. There's the workshop. If nothing else, we can check the sledgehammer. Sledgehammer. We need a battery pack, right? I don't think that the running shoes would really pair with anything, but it's always fun to try, right? Lord Beesbury, welcome in. I guess we could go up. Hey. Apples are extra tasty. Clavis the key. Oh, I think that might actually be the end of today. I think there were two. No, there was just one. Security door. Music room. One major, one minor. Might find a key card. Or the silver key. There's the gallery again. The lemon lime one too? Raspberry sherbet Olipop. I have not tried that one. Jinktopus is back. Archived floor plan. Have I been in the... Oh, I have been in the solarium. That's right. But if we do that room, the day is over. We could do the gallery. Oh yeah, probably backtrack for gems from the parlor soon. I feel like I don't want to risk taking the archive plan and having it be not connected to anything. So we're gonna... Yeah, gems here is nice. Two gems. Hey, nice. I could lead into another hallway. And then maybe I'll go back and get more. Oh, did not mean to do that. That was an accident. I regret all my life choices. Yep, that was not great. That's fine. There's a shovel. But at least before we end the day, I know we've got like 1 or 2 more doors we can do. I can go check the sledgehammer. Freezer. I might as well. Yeah, this day's kind of shot. I'm going to freeze it. And we'll start with some extra gems. It's 1:02. I really should get going to bed, huh? Oh, I guess there's actually this door too. Oh! No, that's so annoying. Okay, that's fine. Punished for sure. Flips his table. My brain is not in a good spot to work on a new clue right now. So I'm just going to go turn in my sledgehammer. It's okay. The house was mean to me, but that's fine. Just for fun. We're not going to be able to pick up any more gems. Why turn in the sledge? Oh. Turn in the sledge so I can have it to craft to crack a wall at the clock tower next time we craft the clock tower. Yeah. Keep the sledgehammer. You think sledge might be easier to find naturally rather than drafting the coat check? Don't I have the coat check set to commonplace though? Yeah, it's commonplace. I'll just, yeah, I'll go check it. Nope, did not mean to go that way. Start the next day on Alt F4 after you see something. If nothing else, sledge for chests. Yeah. I'll start you on that day next time you launch. Call it a day. Mount Holly. Perplexing shopping center. 3 puzzle rooms, 4 shop rooms. All right, let's see. Oh, is that... It's permanent now. Oh, that's awesome. After we see something. Check the blueprints. No foundation. Oh, interesting. So it's just gone. That's, I didn't. Yeah. I know it shouldn't be permanent. It'll be back, but well, that gives me more of an option for where I place it. Weird, it spawned again. Giant Deviant Piano. Hello, what's the current goal for today? Well, we were trying to get some more Sanctum keys. I made some stupid decisions. I regret most of my life choices. Oh, the repellent won't spawn like that in the future. I think I found it and lost it and found it though. It's a rare item. Yeah, that's cool. Ooh, I wonder if we could get the repellent and check it in the coat check. That'd be interesting. Yeah, giant deviant piano. I think we're just about to wrap up because I need to get some sleep. But fascinating. We are just gonna Alt F4 the current day though. All right, friends. All right, I think that's where we're calling it. I could try getting coat check. I need to get some sleep, y'all. The day will be. Oh, that's true. The day will be the same. Yep. All right, friends. Thanks everyone for joining. I have 3 doors to try. Yes. Absolutely true. Hope everyone has a wonderful evening. Thanks for spending time with me. And for those of you who are about to go to bed, go get some rest. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. Probably not far off. Good progress again. Thank you. Yep, I'm glad we got that foundation thing figured out because I was nervous that was going to stay for the rest of the game. I'm glad they planned for that. You want to see the throne room? Me too, Jinxbus. Me too. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful night. はい、みんな、おやすみなさい。